Good morning, sausages. I'm in Syria. Syria in Oxfordshire. Well, as you can see, I'm in Oxfordshire, not Syria. So what a stupid thing to say. But the reason I said that is because I'm picking something which originally comes from Syria. It was introduced by the Romans. It's a type of wild plum, and it's called a damson. Why is it called a damson? Because it comes from the Latin word Damascene, which means from Damascus. So a damson is a plum from Damascus. So what the hell is it doing here? Well, it's our friends the Romans who did insist on bringing things across with them. Such things as nettles, for example, cutting up rhinos with axes, wearing sandals in Northumberland, hairy hats which make excellent loo brushes, walls that have absolutely no effect at all on the Scottish, and also they are responsible for that middle-class favourite. I of course mean marble-topped kitchen islands. Okay, not specifically, but they did love their marble. So damsons are a type of plum. It's August and they're absolutely dripping from the trees like lovely purple testicles of yumminess, full of the juice of nature, ready to explode it into our mouths. Yes, damsons are one of nature's money shots. But what, pray tell, do we do with them? Well, the obvious thing to do with them is to put them in a bottle with gin and make lots of lovely damson gin, and believe me, I'm going to do that. But also tomorrow I have a foraging walk, and so I'm going to make some damson jam to go with some lovely scones. Now, damsons, like plums, are a clingstone. A clingstone is a fruit where the fruit is very reluctant to come away from the stones. You have to end up chewing at it and cutting at it and trying to get it away, unlike an apricot where it just falls out. I also like to think of myself as a clingstone, so if some wild animal is forced to rip me apart, I hope it has a bloody hard time trying to get the meat out, and it walks away feeling miserable with bits of my flesh stuck in its teeth, because as far as I know, lions don't have toothpicks. Does it have any medicinal use? Well, it's a fruit, so of course it will accelerate your turd southward faster than a polar bear who's accidentally sat on an iceberg which has an outboard motor on it. Also full of antioxidants, therefore supposed to be able to get rid of the free radicals which charge around your body, making you into an old, squashed up, dying, sick, ill person, as opposed to a lovely, happy, bouncy person. Nasty free radicals. Well, the antioxidants will do their best to chase them down, cut their heads off, put them in prison, make them do community service, wiping off all their horrible free radical graffiti from your bones. Easy to identify, they look like plums really. Some say that they're derived from sloes. It's possible the leaves are a bit bigger on there. I think there's a few, but very few thorns, unlike a blackthorn, which has got plenty of thorns on it. The damsons are brazen hussies who just give themselves away rather than fighting you off with spiky things. Oh, you little sluts. Is there much folklore around them? Not that I can find. I suppose we probably ought to make some up. Originally, cannons fired damsons, but they proved ineffective, so large iron balls were brought in to replace them. Did you know that if you were to fill the entire Albert Hall with damsons, you wouldn't be able to watch music there? And famously, Richard the Lionheart was unhorsed by a high-speed damson. He fell to the floor and shouted, "Murd!" And on the back of that highly dubious and extremely unlikely string of factoids, have a wonderful day.